Hey, this is Joseph. I just have a kind of an introduction or reintroduction video for you for the Canvatorium project, particularly related to the BabylonJS and WebXR labs. So over the last couple of months, most of the videos you've seen from me are related to VisionOS development using SwiftUI and RealityKit. But the Canvatorium project actually started a couple years ago in BabylonJS. And I wrote kind of a brief summary of the project on my website, so vrhermit.com/Canvatorium, and I essentially have two different series of labs right now. I've got the original series, so everything less than 1,000. Most of the labs, right now I'm, 050, 051. I think I'm up to 55. There are some gaps in there. I don't actually have 55 labs yet. And then all the series that start with 5,000, those are the VisionOS labs. So this video is just a short introduction to the BabylonJS stuff, because over the next couple of weeks I'm going to be uploading a bunch of these videos for these existing labs to this channel as well. So let's go over just a bit of context. So the project started 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, in Vue 3 and BabylonJS. I think it was version 5 at the time. It had just been released. And it was basically just a way of giving myself a place to document what I was doing and what I was learning for the various projects I was working on, and sort of building up a library of techniques and how-tos, and this is how I already solved this type of thing here. So it's really just kind of a learn in public, tinker in public kind of project. There's some pretty cool labs here, learning my way around behaviors and actions in BabylonJS, playing with some of the WebXR APIs. Some of my favorite work in this version of the project was the locomotion labs. I encourage you to go check that out sometime. But this version of the project is no longer being supported. I kind of over-engineered this project and decided to revamp it last year. So the revamped version of the project are the labs you'll see here. And that's why whenever I post one of these labs, you'll often see revamped in the post or the title. So the revamped project, there is the landing page on my website. I'll probably break this landing page out into multiple landing pages for the different series in Canvatorium, so maybe one for VisionOS and one for BabylonJS, and perhaps some additional series down the road like 3JS or A-Frame and Play Canvas, maybe even some other engines as well. You can find these labs here. I'll be posting the videos on YouTube and on social media. The key difference with these labs versus the VisionOS labs, let me show you one for context. The VisionOS labs are essentially just blog posts. They're informational in nature. They often include just a little bit of text, a little bit of context about what I was working on, and a video to show the thing, and then some sample code. But this is an informational post. I can't exactly post the entire VisionOS build here every time, and I haven't open sourced the code for that version of for the 5000 series because I'm using some assets that I'm not sure how they're all licensed yet, so I need to really make sure I'm not using anything that I can't post publicly before I can open source that. But the key difference with the BabylonJS labs is that these are actually embedded in the website. So as you probably noticed from the URL, this is just a Vercel server hosting the Canvatorium project, and then this is my website. This is a WordPress site, and each of these labs has one of the scenes embedded directly in it with a little player here. And if you're on a WebXR enabled browser, you can try out the lab here. You can take screenshots from various angles. You can go directly to the code on GitHub, and then the rest of the post is more informational. Any sample code I had for the project. Sometimes I'll post videos or screenshots here, but most of the time the entire lab is right here for you to try. So that is the main difference between the VisionOS labs and the WebXR labs. And Like I said, this video is just kind of a short introduction because I'm going to start posting a lot of the videos from this lab, um, from these labs on my channel over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully that provides some context of why I'm doing that. Thanks for watching.